Wow, good morning. As I said yesterday, I can't help but stand up here and look out at this audience and be inspired. And when you look at all of the award recipients, personal and credit union awards, and all of the activities that are being celebrated, the countless hours that go behind all of those accomplishments, let's give a big round of applause to all of the award recipients, shall we? I also hope you have enjoyed the water coolers. What a great way to start a morning. Let's give them a big round of applause. A lot of fun and great entertainment. Although I do have to say that the PowerPoint piece did hit a little close to home. I'm not sure I completely agree with that one. Well, listen, I get to do a lot of great things as CEO of the Michigan Credit Union League. It's truly an honor to stand on a stage like this and try to make comments and remarks that represent the industry and to work with you. I'm so honored by everything that you all do in the credit union community, in your communities, for your members, to truly have an impact on people's lives. And the reason we spend so much time on awards like this, we can never recognize enough people, enough individuals, and enough credit unions for the amazing things that credit unions do. But we sure try. And I hope you've enjoyed the awards ceremony thus far. You know, it's obviously very cliche when to say life is short. We all know it is. The years pass quickly. And far too often, we miss those opportunities to say thank you to those who we work with and for and among. And the best thing we can do when we lose a dear friend like we did in Mike Newman, I've heard it said many times, John Buckley said it at our business meeting, the best thing we can do to honor someone really special is to emulate their qualities. And you all know Mike, most of you knew Mike Newman really well. We miss him at this convention because when he has been among us, he has been the one with the biggest smile, and he's the most welcoming individual. He's the one who reaches out the hand, welcomes the newcomers, and truly makes people feel special. So we honor him moving forward by trying to seize those opportunities to express appreciation and to tell people how much we care about them. That's Mike Newman. I'm so glad that Mike's wife, Debbie, son Chad, daughter Jen, son-in-law Carson are here. We honor Mike today, but we honor you. And Debbie, we've had a couple opportunities to talk. You have been with Mike at his side. You've been a part of his success. And we celebrate you, your family, and all that you did collectively with Mike to bless our lives. And so without further ado, it's pretty obvious by now, but you know our Distinguished Service Award recipient today, who we're honoring, is our friend Mike Newman. Please watch the screen.
But hopefully, when I'm gone from the movement, lawmakers will be wondering, well, how's Mike doing? But time will tell.
Earlier this year, colleague and dear friend to the credit union industry, Mike Newman, passed away suddenly. He is remembered by those that surrounded him as someone with a good heart who loved life and who gave a lifetime of service to the credit union industry.
Mike always made people feel comfortable. That was his gift.
He was always happy, always smiling. I don't recall him ever being in a bad mood.
Mike was a phenomenal person. He was able to, with a smile and a handshake, bring people together and work together, and he was just a phenomenal leader, and he worked well with everyone. He never met someone who wasn't a friend.
Mike was also a tremendous asset to the credit union industry, serving on numerous boards, attending every lobbying event that he could, and speaking to lawmakers on a regular basis. Mike worked tirelessly to push the credit union mission forward.
I was able to just travel to DC with him for the GAC, and it was amazing for me to see the people across the country that knew him and his breadth of knowledge that he had about the credit union industry and how he could just speak about it and get people excited and involved.
He was a standard fixture at every AC&E or every convention, or actually anywhere you went after that. Mike Newman was there. You knew everything was right when Mike was there. So now I'm dreading this one because my standard fixture is not there.
Mike's lighthearted and friendly personality made everyone around him feel comfortable. Combined with his tenacity, he was able to get lawmakers to listen and bring new people into the credit union fold.
His greatest ability was to be able to mix personal relationship and get the message, especially to the lawmakers. We would go into meetings with various lawmakers, and he would get them to open up about fishing or something else, and then hit them with our topic without even them really knowing it. And it was just a great blend to start the conversation. He was just a natural at it.
Goes back to Mike's smile, and Mike could light a room up with that smile. He also had a twinkle in his eye that was a little bit of mischief going on there too. So when Mike would come into the credit union and greet all of the employees and greet the customers, it was just phenomenal. Everyone knew that he loved the credit union. Everyone felt that Mike loved them personally.
A few years ago, my daughter was a crasher, and while she was going on congressional visits, Mike basically took her under his wing. She said he was ridiculously welcoming to her, and in a time when she was around all these older people that she really didn't know, he made that feel good for her and to help her see the value that she was bringing to the meeting. That's really great. I mean, we're going to be missing that with our loss of Mike.
And through his efforts, Mike left a strong, positive impression on everyone he met, including some prominent Michigan legislators.
He always made me laugh, and he never really had to say a word. Just by looking at him, he'd just make you laugh. And for that, I'll always be grateful. And we'll remember him as a real pillar to our community.
He was a friend. I was just so pleased to know him for the past 6 years or so. But he was also a confidant, a counselor, but still, more than anything else, was the fact that he was just a great guy.
Mike was a great friend, and good friends are hard to find. I'll miss Mike a lot.
Colleague, advocate, friend, a pillar to the credit union industry. Thank you for everything you have done and your lifetime of service. We honor you with the Distinguished Service Award.
As we welcome Debbie, Jen, Chad, and Carson to the stage, please join me in expressing our sincere congratulations and appreciation to Mike for his years of service, but also to the family. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm Carson Poupard. I am Mike's son-in-law. This is Mike's beautiful wife, Deb, my wife, Jennifer, and Mr. Chad here. As the video showed, Mike was infectious to everybody that he met, and very mischief in his soul, and a lot of fun. Quick story about Mike. We were on a guy's trip, fishing, golfing trip, and he thought it'd be funny to play a little prank and turn the hot water off while I was in the shower. So, being that he was not mechanically inclined, Mike couldn't figure out which one was hot and which one was cold. So he then turned the cold water off, and as I'm all lathered up, I have this scalding water on me, trying to rinse off as half burning me, and he's just chuckling out the door, thinks it's hilarious. How's that cold shower? It's hot, you silly goose, what are you thinking? But he was always fun, and Mike was a very humble man. I heard him once say, somebody asked him, what do you do for a living? And his countless achievements, he didn't talk about not one of them. He said, I work with amazing people at a credit union, was his answer. So humble and so much pride that his proud achievement was the people that he worked with. There's a quote that I like. It says, being the best is great, you're number one, but being unique is better, you're the only one. And Mike was truly a one of a kind. I met a nice young man last night, and he said, you work with the credit union stuff? I said, oh, no, my father-in-law Mike, and blah, blah, blah. And he said, I got to say a couple words tomorrow. And I don't really know exactly what to say. And he said, you could just say Mike Newman, and that's a speech in itself. And I said, thanks, buddy. That makes sense. But he said, I remember when I was lower on the totem pole, and Mike just made me feel so important. It didn't matter what level I was at. You're just so infectious and so kind, a friend to everybody instantly. So on behalf of Mike and the Newman family, thank you for this award and your time, and we're truly honored, and he will be missed by all. Thank you.
Congratulations to the Newman family and to all of our award recipients, and thank you all for being here. I hope you've enjoyed the awards breakfast. And without further ado, we're going to turn it back over to the water coolers to wrap this up for us, and have a great rest of the convention. Thank you.